Welcome, Lancer fans. It has been 1 year since the COVID-19 pandemic began. In the last year, babies have been born, loved ones have passed away, we've gotten sick, and we've gotten healthy. We've worn masks, we've gotten tested. We've done it all together, but separately. Our world may never be quite the same, but slowly as we move from winter to spring, one thing at a time, our world starts to resemble what it once was, like snowflakes melting one at a time to reveal the emerald gridiron below. And this evening, I'm here to tell you, Lawrence High School sports are back. Tonight, live on LPS Media, the return of Lawrence Lancers football. This evening, the 1-0 Methuen Rangers visit Lawrence for the Lancers 2021 season opener. We want to thank you so much for joining us here this evening for this very special live broadcast to kick off this once-in-a-lifetime spring football season. My name is Jay Oza here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. The Methuen Rangers in town here to kick off the season against the Lancers. The Rangers 1-0 after an epic overtime victory against the Andover High Golden Warriors. Your Lancers playing their first game of the season here tonight. Once-in-a-lifetime spring football. Just about set to get this season underway. Once again, we want to thank you for joining us here live on LPS Media. Number 60, Shane Henrik, the senior for Methuen, gets set to kick it off. The Lancers will have the first possession of the ball game. About 39 degrees here at kickoff. 13-mile-an-hour winds going from left to right. 5 p.m. here in the Merrimack Valley. The sun setting to the west, and we are just about set for some March football. And we're underway here from Lawrence. Ball bouncing inside the 1 and into the end zone for a touchback.
Henrik's kickoff into the end zone for a touchback. The Lancers will go on offense to open the 2021.
So the Rangers played great defense last week against the Warriors. 21-14 the final score. Anthony Romano, the senior running back, scoring 3 touchdowns in that game for the Rangers. Methuen winning on a rushing touchdown by Romano in overtime. The Lancers, their first possession of the season. They'll line up from the 20, and here we go. First play from scrimmage coming up. Pistol formation here for the Lancers. One back in the backfield. Motion man is Medina. Here's the snap and a handoff left side. Nice hole up the middle. Solid gain on first down. On the run by number 6, Joniel Herrera.
Joniel Herrera on the first down carry for
Herrera, the sophomore, picks up 5, setting up a second down and 5.
Shane Henrik in on the tackle for Methuen. Second down and 5 for the Lancers at their own 25.
Jaden Abreu takes the shotgun snap, claps his hands, high snap, gets it, and tackled for a loss. Loss of 5 yards here on second down. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up.
Herrera again on the carry.
Herrera
Takes the stop for a loss.
lost the 5 that he gained on first down after freshman quarterback Jaden Abreu did a good job to handle the high snap, but the timing was all off, so the Lancers lose yardage. 3rd and long coming up here with 11:50 to go in the first. No score here from Lawrence. Abreu once again in the pistol formation. 2 wide receivers to the far side right, 1 to the near side left, 1 back in the backfield. Abreu takes the snap, bootleg right side. He's looking, scrambling, throws, and it's overthrown. He was looking for Andy Medina, couldn't find him. The Lancers go 3 and out on their first possession, and the punting unit will come on here with 10:23 to go in the first quarter. No score here from Lawrence in the early going. Number 3, the junior, Sergio Mendez, comes on to punt.
Sergio Mendez back to punt.
And the junior, Jason Silverio, for Methuen, stands at about the 50-yard line to return the punt. Mendez has it, gets the punt away. It's a short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 43 or 44-yard line, and Methuen starts their first possession with excellent field position already on the Lancer side of the field. And here come the Rangers. They got 3 touchdowns last week from Anthony Romano, the senior running back, number 5. So we'll see if the Rangers want to feature him early. First and 10 Rangers. Man in motion is Pinto. Right up the middle. A little bit of running room. Getting to the 40-yard line is Anthony Romano. He gets a block, picks up 5. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Rangers. Romano, 26 rushes for 106 yards last week in the season opener for Methuen. Quarterback Joe Ganji hands it off on 2nd and 5. Romano again taking the pile with him, gets close to the first down marker.
Romano again on the carry, gets close to a Ranger first down.
Romano comes up about a yard short. 3rd and 1 for the Rangers coming up. Could be 4-down territory for Methuen.
The first down marker, 3rd down and 1 for Methuen at the Lawrence 35.
Ganji again in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers. Pinto in motion. He's going to block. Romano gets the first down and more. He's taken down at the 30. First down, Methuen.
Romano on the carry. He picks up the Ranger first down.
The chains move. The clock rolls here. Under 9 minutes to go in the first. No score from Lawrence. Lancers went 3 and out on their first drive. Methuen with excellent field position. 3 runs for Romano. And he's picked up a first down here from the 30-yard line. Ganji takes the snap, handoff. Romano sheds a couple of tacklers, makes something out of nothing, getting his way up to about the 25-yard line.
Sergio Mendez on the stop.
On the tackle, Sergio Mendez of Lawrence. The ball's at the 25 here. 2nd down coming up, 6 to go. Clock rolling here in the first quarter, 8:11 to play. No score. Borelli, the fullback, stands in front of Romano, the tailback. Pinto in motion. Ganji hands it off to Romano. This time he's wrapped up, but he still manages to fall forward to gain a couple. Romano shedding 2 tacklers in the backfield and falls forward for a short gain. Turned a loss of 3 into a gain of 1. Excellent running there by Romano. Another 3rd down coming up for the Rangers. Once again, this could be 4-down territory. 3rd and 4 needed. The Rangers need to get it past the 20 to pick up the first. Here's the snap to Ganji. He's back to throw for the first time in the game. Rolls to his right. He's got a running lane, and he's going to be taken down, but not after he picks up the first down for Methuen. The chains move, and the Rangers are threatening here on their first possession.
Lawrence's number 7, Estelman
Clock rolling here in the first. 7:01 to play in the first quarter. No score. Lancers went 3 and out on their first drive. Methuen on their first drive. They are threatening here from the Lancer 15-yard line. Ganji in the shotgun with Romano to his left. Here's a little jet sweep action to Silverio. Flag is down. Silverio to the 2, and he's pushed out at the 1-yard line. But there's a flag down. Let's see if there was a hold somewhere in the backfield.
He's knocked out of bounds around the 2-yard line, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
That's going to be a holding penalty against Methuen, so 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. That'll nullify a good run by Silverio, who got it down to the 1-yard line. Clock stopped now with 6:34 to play here in a scoreless first quarter. 1 possession for each side so far. Lancers went 3 and out and punted. Methuen driving here.
Spotted back at the 31-yard line of the Lancers.
New line of scrimmage after the holding penalty is the 31-yard line. So first down and about 25 needed to pick up. And here is Romano. He's going to get a decent chunk here, fighting his way to the 27-yard line. Romano is just taking tacklers with him right now. Just like last week when he ran for 106 yards, Romano is absolutely owning the line of scrimmage, and so is the Methuen offensive line. The blocking has been pretty good, but Romano, after first contact, is just plowing through defenders. The Lancers are going to need to wrap him up if they want any chance of stopping him. Ganji pitches to the near side. Silverio with all kinds of room on the screen. Silverio to the 1, and he's in for a touchdown. Jason Silverio on the screen. It's the first score of the game.
Silverio, 26 yards for a Ranger touchdown.
From 26 yards out on the screen pass, Silverio finds pay dirt, and the Rangers lead 6-0. Here comes the PAT. It is up. It is right through the middle. 7-0 Rangers.
Methuen's extra point kick is good. So the score with 5 minutes 35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Methuen 7.
So with 5:35 to play here in the first, the Lancers trail 7-0 against the visiting Methuen Rangers. Anthony Romano picking it up right where he left off last week. 106 yards and 3 touchdowns last week. He dominated on this drive, but it was Silverio who found the end zone for Methuen High. And Methuen leads by a touchdown here early. Once again, 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Folks, once again, we want to thank you for watching this very special live broadcast. This is our first LPS Media broadcast since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. We want to thank Luis Santiago of the City of Lawrence, as well as the Lawrence IS&T Department, for making tonight's broadcast possible. Once again, it's Henrik to kick it off. Short kick. It's going to be scooped. No, it's muffed at the 22-yard line. Loose ball, and the Lancers recover. Scary moment there for the Lancers. But Garcia is able to cover up, and the Lancers will line up for their second possession of the ball game.
First and 10 Lawrence.
5:32 to play here in the first quarter. Methuen leading 7-0 on the 26-yard touchdown reception by Silverio. Let's see if the Lancers can get their offense in gear after going 3 and out on their first possession. Looks like a new quarterback. Looks like 2 quarterbacks in the ball game for Lawrence. And it's going to be a pass off to Andy Medina. Medina has all kinds of room. There goes Medina. Medina off to the races. Medina at the 20, and he's tripped up. Oh, Medina saw nothing but daylight, but a great tackle by Methuen. Julian Rosario at quarterback. The toss to Medina, great misdirection created by Lawrence on that play. A 56-yard run by Medina. And what a tackle there by J.P. Muniz, number 4, saving 6 there. That's going to be a timeout called by Methuen here. That is going to be their first charge timeout. It comes with 4:53 to go here in the first quarter. The line of scrimmage is the 17-yard line of Methuen. Once again, folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. We want to thank all the first responders in the Lawrence community. We want to thank all of the healthcare workers in the Lawrence community. Of course, we want to thank all of the essential workers in the Lawrence community. And finally, we want to thank all of you for joining us and watching this live broadcast. It has been a wild year. We encourage you to wear a mask, get tested, get vaccinated. From all of us here at LPS Media, stay safe. We love you, and thank you so much for watching tonight's broadcast.
After the timeout by Methuen, it's 1st and 10 for the Lancers at the Rangers' 17-yard line.
So the Lancers line up once again, which looks like a 2-quarterback formation. It's Rosario, number 12, and Starling Morales, number 7, both in the shotgun. Let's see who gets the snap here. All kinds of possibilities as Medina goes in motion, and we're going to have a flag down and a false start against the Lancers. They've got a very interesting offense going on right now. After the false start penalty, the new line of scrimmage will be the Methuen 23. So 1st and 15 with 4:51 to play in the first. Once again, Rangers leading 7-0. And here we go, you guys. Lancers debuting a new offense. Watched a lot of football over the years. I have not seen anything quite like this. Now Rosario comes up under center. He comes back. Let's see who takes the snap here. Again, Medina in motion, and the Lancers fumbled a snap. Lawrence High, after the explosive play by Medina, can't get out of their own way here with a false start penalty and now a fumbled snap.
Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 20 for the Lancers at the Methuen.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 20 needed to pick up the first here. And the Lancers are going to call timeout here to
timeout called by Lawrence.
Circle the wagons here after a couple of negative plays. That's going to be the first timeout called by Lawrence.
Assistant coaches are George Durena, Lou Ibar, Chris Morales, Daniel Ramos.
Folks, once again, thank you as always for watching LPS Media. We are your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and live on YouTube. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day, covering events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. Some of our regular programming includes LHS Sports, theatrical productions, and school news from around the district. Check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to watch LPS Media all day, every day, on any device. Get the app or open up your favorite browser, and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 9 years.
Second down and long for the Lancers at the Methuen 26-yard line.
So it's second down for Lawrence High from the Methuen 26, about 19 needed to pick up the first. And let's see what the Lancers do on offense here if they go back to more of a traditional offense. Looks like it's Sergio Mendez into the game, number 3 at quarterback. He's got an empty backfield, 2 wide to the near side left. Man in motion is Gomez. Mendez keeps it, plows forward for some positive yardage, picks up 1 or 2 on second down. That's going to bring up third down. 25-yard line is the line of scrimmage for Lawrence High. Mendez comes out of the game. Lancers getting very creative on offense here, changing the personnel. Let's see what they come up with here on third down. 3:38 to go here in the first. And a timeout called by Lawrence. That's going to be their second charge timeout. Comes with 3:37 to play here in the first.
You can catch your team in action next Friday. Lawrence plays at home.
Take a look at the road ahead here for Lawrence High. Lancers' next game is going to be Friday, March 26th. That's next week. The Lancers host Lowell right here at Veterans Memorial Stadium.
At 6 o'clock at Methuen.
After that, on Friday, April the 2nd, the Lancers travel to Andover for a 5 p.m. game to take on the Warriors. Warriors 0-1 after losing to these Methuen Rangers in overtime last week. Saturday, April the 10th, a 1 p.m. game. The Lancers play at Tewksbury, and then the regular season concludes on Friday, April the 16th at 5:30 p.m. right here when the Lancers take on Central. And we will once again be broadcasting that game live here on LPS Media. So it's third down now. And Jaden Abreu back into the game at quarterback. He's in the shotgun with Gomez to his left. Back to pass. Slings it deep. And he underthrows the intended receiver, number 11, Adonis Garcia. He was trying to heave that one into the end zone, but he came up short. Just couldn't get a good grip on the ball. And the freshman quarterback couldn't connect with the speedster Garcia. It's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down and about 8 yards needed to pick up the first. It's a bit windy out there. The wind might have affected that throw. The wind coming from left to right, so Abreu there throwing against the wind. Here's Abreu back in at quarterback. Gomez to his left. Abreu takes the snap, drops back, steps up, throws over the middle. Garcia drops it. Garcia wide open. Could have hauled it in for 6. But it's going to be a turnover on downs. The Rangers take over with 3:26 to play here in the first. Definitely think the wind might have affected that pass. Once again, 13-mile-an-hour winds going from left to right. And that ball floated just a bit, but Adonis Garcia did get a hand on it. It hit the turf, though, and so Methuen takes over. Once again, 3:26 to play here in the first. Rangers with the ball in a 7-0 lead. And here we go. Ganji gets set to take the shotgun snap. Silverio comes in motion from left to right. Romano, he gets wrapped up. Short gain on first down. The Lancers do well to bring him down. Lancer defense better get used to seeing Anthony Romano on first down. They did a good job that time to wrap him up. Just over 3 minutes to play here in the first. Here's Ganji in the shotgun, low snap. This time he tosses it to the near side. Romano with room to work with, and he gets crushed at the 31. A solid tackle there. Morales on the tackle, trying to send a message there to Romano. I don't think that's going to faze him, but it's a step in the right direction for the Lancer defense, even though Romano was able to gain about 5 on the carry. Third down coming up, 3rd and 4. No huddle here for the Rangers. Ganji in the shotgun. And Ganji looks like he was able to, looks like that was a hard count and the Lancers fell for it. So that's going to be a first down after the offside penalty. Ganji, a great job executing the hard count there. And the Lancers absolutely fell for it right there at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Rangers. 2:01 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 our score. Ganji gets set to take the shotgun snap. Romano takes the snap. Solid gain, about 2 yards there on first down. Lancers doing a good job of getting to Romano, at least being able to get some contact on him, but first contact is not taking down Anthony Romano anytime soon. You got to wrap that kid up, minimize the damage. Second down for the Rangers. 1:20 left in the first. Play action pass for Ganji. Throws over the middle. And it's caught into Lancer territory. Go the Rangers. Joey Pinto, number 20, was able to hang on. The chains move. And Pinto picks up about 17 on the reception. New line of scrimmage after the reception is the Lancer 44-yard line. 1st and 10 Methuen with about 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's the shotgun snap to Ganji. And up the middle goes Romano. He gets it to about the 40-yard line. Morales on the tackle for Lawrence High. Just over 30 seconds to play now in the quarter. Let's see what Methuen wants to do here with the clock. They can get off another play if they want to. Looks like they will. Ganji in the shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield. 2 wide, 1 to either side. Silverio goes in motion right to left. And here's a fullback run. Great run there by Alex Borelli, number 6, on the fullback inside handoff. Nice play there as Borelli runs through the right side of the line, gets very close to a first down. Clock running out here in the first quarter. And Borelli got so close to the first down marker, they're going to bring out the chain gang to see if he was able to convert. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Let's check the measurement to see if it's 3rd and inches or if it's a first down. It's really close, and they're going to give him the first down. Borelli picks up the first. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Here from Lawrence, the season is underway. Our first broadcast, our first football game after the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. It is 7-0. The Rangers lead Lawrence here at Lawrence High School. Folks, thanks as always for watching this LPS Media broadcast. We will take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Get the app or open up your browser to watch our videos. We have over 1,000 from the last 9 years. Currently featured, the latest episode of the Arlington Enrichment TV show, the latest Lawrence Alliance for Education meeting from March 17th, as well as the Oliver Partnership Schools Specials Showcase. Remember, you can check out all those videos as well as previous sports games, concerts, and theatrical performances on the LPS Media YouTube channel. So we're just about set to get the second quarter underway here from Lawrence. Scoring summary so far in this game: 26-yard touchdown reception from Silverio on the throw from Ganji to make it 6-0. The PAT was good to make it 7-0, and that's where we stand. Lancers down 7-0, and the Rangers driving again here as we get the second quarter underway.
For the second quarter here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, Methuen ball, first and 10 to Lawrence.
First and 10 Rangers from the 34-yard line. Ganji takes the shotgun snap. It's a toss to the near side. Romano with the cutback to the far side. Romano, the big man, can move, picks up the first down and more. Romano picks up 15 yards to bring it close to the Lancer red zone. What a great cutback by Romano at around the 27-yard line. Shifted his way to his left, dashed to his right, brought it all the way back to the far side to pick up 15 yards. It's first and 10 from the 21-yard line. The Rangers in business once again. Ganji takes the snap, hands it off. Romano, and that's a great tackle by Lawrence as Sergio Mendez able to set the edge. Nice job by Mendez to set the edge there. Romano had daylight, but Mendez was able to shed the blocker and wrap up Romano after a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Rangers. No huddle here with 10:45 to go until the half. Ganji in the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. Silverio goes in motion, jet sweep. Silverio looking for some room. Gets around the corner, and a big tackle there by Figueroa. Solid tackle. Jason Silverio picks up a few. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Should be 4-down territory. 3rd and about 5 needed to pick up the first for Methuen here inside the red zone.
Timeout called by the Rangers.
Rangers want to talk things over, so they call timeout here with 10:32 to play in the second. That is the second charge timeout for Methuen. Folks, thanks again for watching this special live LPS Media broadcast. We'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools website on any browser and on any device. Just head on over to lawrence.k12.ma.us. Currently featured pre-K and kindergarten registration opens in May of 2021. Don't forget the LPS Meals program is open. Learn where you can pick up your next meal. It's not far away. And don't forget to check out the LPS Flickr account for epic photos from LPS events. Remember, you can read about all of these events and so much more at the LPS homepage, lawrence.k12.ma.us. Big 3rd down coming up here early in this ball game. 10:32 to play in the second. 3rd and 5 here for the Rangers.
down and 5 for the Rangers at the Lawrence.
Rangers hustle to the line of scrimmage. Ganji in the shotgun, one back in the backfield. Ganji takes the snap, looks over the middle, and it's hauled in for the first down.
Joe Ganji's pass complete to Joe Pinto.
Joey Pinto, the junior, inside the 5. He's all the way down to about the 2-yard line, maybe even the 1. It's going to be first and goal for the Rangers after the reception by Pinto. Here we go, clock rolling, just over 10 minutes to play in the quarter. First and goal, Rangers. Let's see what they do here. It's a direct snap to Romano. He gets close, but he's not in.
Snap to Romano. He stopped just shy of the goal line. Brandon Lavaste in on the stop for Lawrence.
Second down coming up. The Rangers are on the 1-yard line. Again, it looks like it's going to be Romano to take the snap. He has it, looking for a hole, and he finds it. Romano in for the touchdown.
Anthony Romano with a 1-yard touchdown.
Romano, his 4th touchdown of the season, his first one here tonight. So after the Romano 1-yard touchdown run, it's 13-zip. Here comes the PAT attempt, and it's blocked by Lawrence. Recovered by Methuen. Great job by the Lancer D-line to get in there and block the kick, but the damage is done. The Lancers in a 13-0 hole here in the second quarter. 9:31 to play. And let's see if the Lawrence Lancers can get their offense in gear. It's been tough sledding. Lancer offense has been interesting, to say the least. One explosive play by Andy Medina to give the Lancers great field position on a 60-plus yard run. But aside from that one play, the Lancer offense has looked a little disorganized. It's going to be Henrik once again to kick off for the Rangers. Looks like Medina and Garcia back deep to return the kickoff for Lawrence High. 9:31 to play here in the second quarter. The 1-0 Rangers with a 13-0 lead against the 0-0 Lawrence Lancers. It's Mendez looking for some room near side. He gets it to about the 34 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Sergio Mendez on the kickoff return for Lawrence. 7-yard return out to the 34-yard line.
34-yard line will be the line of scrimmage for the Lancers on this offensive possession. 9:23 to play here in the second quarter, and let's see what the Lancers want to do on offense. Looks like it's going to be Jaden Abreu in at quarterback.
Lancer ball, their third turn on
the freshman, 5'10", 160.
Lancers, they'll work from their own 34-yard line.
All right, Abreu lines up with Herrera to his right and Gomez behind him. So 2 backs in the backfield for Abreu. 2 wide receivers, both of them to the far side left. Abreu's going to hand it off. Gomez looking for some space.
Jadiel Gomez on the carry for Lawrence.
Jadiel Gomez, the sophomore running back, picks up a solid 4 yards there on first down. Clock rolling here with just over 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. The Rangers leading 13-0. Freshman Abreu looking to the wristband for the play. Three wide receivers all to the far side left for Abreu. Looking at the wristband, looking at the sideline. And let's see what the Lancers want to do here on second down. Takes the snap, play action, screen pass to the left. It's incomplete, intended for Andy Medina. Third down coming up for the Lancers. 8:20 to go here in the second quarter. 13-0. The Rangers on top. The Lancers all looking towards the near sideline, trying to get the play in, looking at their wristbands. Lawrence High desperately needing a first down here. Lancers need 6 to pick up the first. 2 wide to the near side right, 1 to the far side left. Here's Abreu in the shotgun with 1 back in the backfield. He takes the snap, and it's a high snap, and he's just going to fall on it, and that's going to bring up 4th down and a mile. With 8:10 left in the quarter and the clock rolling. Aside from that one play from Andy Medina, the Lancer offense has been a little bit sloppy here in the season opener.
Jason Silverio deep to receive the punt for Methuen. Sergio Mendez, number 3, back to punt.
Mendez back to punt. And it's going to be Jason Silverio, number 13 in white, to return this second quarter punt. Mendez punting with the benefit of the wind at his back. Let's see if he can get this one up in the air. Pretty solid punt. Nice line drive punt over Silverio's head. Silverio grabs it at the 34, trying to turn it into some yardage here, and he's able to do so. Great return there by Silverio.
46-yard punt by Sergio.
The punt was 46 yards, and Silverio returns it all the way back up to about the 46-yard line, a return of about 15 yards. And Ganji and the Rangers will take over here with 7:17 to go here in the second quarter. So it's 13-0. Rangers offense, pretty good balance of Romano's running and a couple of solid receptions by Silverio and also Pinto. A little sprinkle in of the passing game has been just the trick for this Rangers offense. This time it's Romano on the toss near side. Romano gets it across the 50 into Lancer territory. Second down coming up after a gain of about 6 yards on first down.
Romano is across midfield into Lancer territory. Picked up about
Under 7 minutes to go now until halftime. 13-0, the Rangers lead here. Ganji in the shotgun once again. Here's the shotgun snap to Ganji. Handoff to Romano. He's got a first down, spinning his way to about the 40-yard line.
Romano on the carry. He's down close to the 40-yard line. Picks up a Ranger first down.
The chains move here. The Methuen offense just rolling along, doing its thing. We saw last week Anthony Romano run 26 times for 106 yards, and he is picking up right where he left off.
Timeout on the field.
We're going to have a timeout called here with 6:05 to go here in the second. Methuen calls timeout. Folks, once again, we want to thank you for watching this LPS Media broadcast and want to once again remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Some facts about our channel. In addition to our YouTube channel, we do broadcast on local cable, Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. We're an urban school district in Lawrence, Massachusetts, serving more than 13,000 students in 38 wonderful public schools. Since joining YouTube in 2012, our channel has amassed over 1 million views on over 1,000 videos. So we want to thank you for watching LPS Media. It is a pleasure and a privilege to serve the city of Lawrence. So 6:05 to go here in the second in the 2021 season opener. Scoring summary so far here in Lawrence. A 26-yard touchdown reception by Jason Silverio in the first quarter, and in the second, a 1-yard touchdown run for Anthony Romano to make it 13-0. First and 10 Rangers here with 6:05 to go here in the second. Ganji in the shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers, both of them to the near side left. It's a handoff and a gaping hole for Romano.
Anthony Romano on the carry.
Great blocking up front. And the Methuen offense just putting on a clinic here. Great blocking. 8-yard pickup by Romano, and the Rangers going without a huddle. They look organized. They look hungry. They look ready to go here, up 13-0 and trying to add more to the total. Silverio comes in motion. Faking the reverse, and it's a nice handoff and a first down and more for Romano again.
Romano picks up the first down.
Romano gets it down to the 27-yard line. Make it the 26. First and 10, Methuen here, clock rolling, 5:10 to play before halftime. Ganji takes the shotgun snap. This time he's back to pass, looking over the middle. He's got all kinds of room to run with. Ganji trying to get to the sideline, and he's going to be brought down at about the 23. Solid first down run for Ganji. Garcia on the tackle for Lawrence High.
4-yard pickup.
It's going to bring up second down and about 6 after the 4-yard run by the quarterback, Joe Ganji. Once again, no huddle for the Rangers. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers set for Ganji and Methuen. Borelli goes from fullback to tight end. Pinto going in motion from right to left. It's going to be a handoff to Romano. He's got a big hole to work with. Looks like he's got enough for a first down. The Rangers threatening once again. It's a 2-score game. They're trying to make it 3.
Picked up the Ranger first down. Ball spotted at the Lawrence
So
13.
after the Romano run, Romano's able to get it to the 13. So it's first and 10 with 3:40 left here in the second in a 13-0 ball game. Pinto in motion. It's going to be another blocker for Romano. Romano trying to get inside the 10. He stood up at the 10-yard line and gang tackled after a gain of 2.
Stopped by a host of Lancer tacklers, led by Esterling Morales.
Second down coming up for the Rangers. Clock still rolling here in the second quarter. 3:15 to play in a 13-0 ball game.
Rangers, they can get a first down without the touchdown.
Second down and 7 needed to pick up the first. Ganji with 2 backs in the backfield. Awaits the shotgun snap. He has it. Romano on the toss inside the 5, getting close to the goal line, and he is in there for a touchdown. Romano with his 5th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. Romano rushes in from the 11.
Anthony Romano with an 11-yard touchdown run. The Rangers lead now
19-0. And it looks like the Rangers want to go for 2 here to try and make it an even 21-0. Shotgun snap. And Munoz On the direct snap, gets in. He just crosses the plane to pick up the 2-point conversion. That's number 4, Munoz. On the direct snap, he just is able to cross the plane and pick up the 2. So with 2:47 to play here in the second quarter, the Rangers open up a 21-0 lead. Here's the scoring summary. In the first quarter, a 26-yard touchdown reception by Jason Silverio to make it 6-0. The PAT made it 7-0. Then in the second, Anthony Romano, a 1-yard touchdown run to make it 13-0. The PAT was blocked by Lawrence. And just a moment ago, Romano with an 11-yard touchdown run to make it 19-0, and the 2-point conversion by JP Munoz made it 21-0. And let's see what the Lancers can do here in the 2-minute drill. Lawrence High offense might be content to just hang on to the ball here for 2 minutes and 47 seconds to not give Methuen another possession. The Rangers, a squib kick up the middle, and the Lancers, number 24, Perez, he grabs it at about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 Lancers. It's going to be a personal foul penalty on Lawrence High, perhaps for a late hit or unnecessary roughness. So the Lancers will have to move 15 yards back to start this drive off. They will start from the 22-yard line with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter. There's just all kinds of stuff going on in the Lancer backfield right now. Looks like a 2-quarterback set. We've got Rosario, who takes the snap, and it's going to be a reverse over to Medina, and Medina with a little bit of room to work with. So Julian Rosario takes the snap at quarterback, and the Lancers trying to create some misdirection and trying to create some room there for Andy Medina. So it's again Rosario in the backfield at quarterback with Jasias Perez standing right next to him. And this time it's going to be a handoff to Gomez. Gomez looking for some room. He gets it up to about the 31.
Tadiel Gomez on the carry. He's across the 30-yard line.
So the Lancers are going to go without a huddle here on 3rd and short. Again, it's going to be Perez and Rosario in the backfield. 2-minute warning here.
2-minute warning, 2 minutes remaining in the first
So
half.
the clock stops with 2 minutes to play, and the Lancers are going to get right to work here. Medina again in motion. All kinds of misdirection here. And it's going to be Perez on the carry. And Perez comes up short. And the Lancers with a decision to make here. Oof.
And it looks like the Lancers will go for it on 4th and short from inside.
This is a tough call here for head coach Randy Dayton and the Lancer offense. It's 4th and short. I mean, you got to say the game is on the line here. The Lancers need to pick up this first if they want to stay in this game. So they're going to go for it in their own territory. And it's Abreu in at quarterback, and the Lancers are called for the false start. So 4th and inches will become a 4th and a long 5.
Move the ball back to the 26-yard line. And we will replay.
So you got to think the punt team comes out now. Not sure if the Lancers were actually going to go for it. Abreu was out there trying for the hard count, but he tricked his own offensive line into the false start. So the Lancers with no choice now but to punt it, and Mendez is standing back at his own 13-yard line to punt. And it'll be Jason Silverio to return the punt. And he shanks this one to the near side, and that's not a great punt. Lancers down the ball at their own 33. First and 10 for the Rangers. Great field position. And the Lancers' worst nightmare on that drive comes true. Methuen with all kinds of time here. 1:43 to play in the quarter. They're up 21-0, and the Rangers will return the second half kickoff as well. Line of scrimmage is the 34-yard line. All right, let's see what the Rangers want to do here with 1:43 to play with. It's Ganji and Romano in the backfield, 3 wide receivers, all to the far side right. Again, 1:43 to play here in the first half. Ganji rolls to his right. He fires to the far side, and it's hauled in. Great throw and great catch by Jason Silverio. He hauls it in and gets out of bounds. Nice toe tap after a pickup of 8 yards. 2nd and 2 coming up here. 1:35 to play. Now 3 to the near side left. 1 back in the backfield. Play action pass. Reception, but a flag down. And that was a nice reception by Andrew Wanafong. And Wanafong gets a first down for the Rangers, but a flag is down. So we'll check that flag. Looks like it could be coming back. It's going to be a legal procedure against the Methuen Rangers. That cancels out the first down reception by Wanafong, the junior. And so the new line of scrimmage after the penalty is the Lancer 31-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down, 7 needed to pick up the first. Ganji working from the shotgun with Romano in the backfield. 3 wide receivers, all to the far side right. Ganji under pressure. He's able to scramble out of it. Fires over the middle, and it's almost picked off. Could have been picked off by a Starling Morales. The junior almost ended the drive right there. Ganji under pressure there. The Lancer D-line was able to get into the backfield and make Ganji roll right. Throwing under pressure, Morales was nearly able to come up with the pick. So 1:16 to go here in the second. Rangers lead by 3 scores. Same formation. Romano in the backfield, 3 wide to the far side right. Ganji again rolling to his right. He's got room to work with. He's going to run it. Spin move, and he gets to about the 26-yard line. He's going to be shy, though, of the first down. Under a minute to play here in the second. And looks like Methuen is going to call timeout here with 56 seconds to go. You get 5. So that's going to be the 4th charge timeout by Methuen. And timeout once again comes with 56 seconds to go here in the first half. Rangers threatening. It's a big play coming up. 4th down, 2 needed to pick up the first. Methuen with 1 timeout left. Three touchdowns for the Rangers, none for the Lancers. Silverio with the 26-yard touchdown reception in the first. Romano with 2 rushing touchdowns in the second. Anthony Romano, he was the story last week, and he's the story again this week. 5 touchdowns on the season, 3 last week, 2 this week. What a start to the year for Anthony Romano. Let's see if he factors in here on 4th and 2. Ganji in the shotgun, Romano in the backfield, 3 wide receiver set for the Rangers. Here we go, 4th down. Ganji back to throw, plants his feet, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete, underthrown. Good defense by Lawrence High. Figueroa in the Lancer defensive backfield was able to break that one up. And that's a huge play for the Lancer defense. They're able to keep it a 3-score game. Turnover on downs. And the Lancers take over with 49 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And let's see what the Lancers want to do. They do have a couple timeouts to work with, so the Lancers are going to try their best to get this offense in gear. Line of scrimmage, the 26-yard line. And here we go. The Lancer offense takes the field. Three wide to the near side right. Gomez in the backfield with Abreu. Abreu takes the shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He heaves it, and wide open is Medina! Medina holds it in! 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Lancers! Andy Medina wide open! And Abreu throws him a bomb! It's 21-6! A touchdown for the Lancers before halftime.
Jaden Abreu, the freshman, with a 74-yard touchdown pass to number 1, Andy Medina, for a Lancer touchdown.
I do not know how Medina got that wide open, but over the middle of the field, a 74-yard touchdown catch by Medina. Jaden Abreu, what a moment for him, the freshman, his first touchdown pass of his career. Certainly won't be the last, as it's 21-6. The Lancers are alive here in the season opener. Lancers going to go for 2. Looks like this is Mendez. Mendez looking for some room. Can he get there? He does! Sergio Mendez with the 2-point conversion. It's 21-8.
It's good. And we have a ball game here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Methuen Rangers leading the line.
And just like that, it's a 2-score game. And we're still 36 seconds away from halftime. We have ourselves a ball game at Veterans Memorial Stadium. So the Rangers are going to need to run something here. The Lancers have 3 timeouts, so Methuen is going to be unable to just take a knee and head to the locker room. So let's see what they want to do.
Yes, thanks so much for calling. I got my first shot on Tuesday. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Who is this?
Silverio, number 13, is back to return the kickoff for Methuen. Lancers get set to kick off for the first time in the game. Number 3, Sergio Mendez, who just ran it in for the 2-point conversion.
Who's our kicker?
Looks like Sergio Mendez lining up to kick off. Again, the first kickoff of the game for the Lancers. Mendez placing it at the 40.
Sergio Mendez set to kick off for the Lawrence Lancers.
36 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Mendez with a bit of a squib kick, and it's going to be grabbed by Anesti Tuma. The sophomore did a good job to get a hand on that one, fall on it, and it's going to be Methuen ball with 35 seconds left in the second quarter.
Methuen ball, first and 10. Just have a few seconds remaining here before
About 35 seconds to go before halftime. Lancers have 3 timeouts to work with. The Rangers have 1.
Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. First and 10 Rangers.
Under center is Ganji, and he is going to take the knee. Let's see if the Lancers want to call timeout or if they're content going into the locker room.
That will be the final play of the first half.
Lawrence will not call timeout. And so that's going to do it, folks. The first half is in the books. An interesting first half, to say the least. Our halftime score from Veterans Memorial Stadium, the Methuen Rangers 21, the Lawrence High Lancers 8. Folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We are going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the second half.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah! Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
Hello, Gators and everyone from Lawrence. It's me, Crystal. And today we are going to talk about how to walk safely to school. The first thing we are going to learn today is how to cross the street. Number 1, always look carefully both ways. Always walk when you cross the street. If you have someone with you, hold their hand. Always cross in a crosswalk. Wave so people know that you're going to cross. Now, let's move on to the things that you can't do. Number 1, don't look both ways really quickly. Number 2, don't run when you cross. Number 3, don't get distracted when you cross the street. Well, that's all, everyone. I hope you follow these things and always remember to be safe. Goodbye.
It's time for the second half of football here at Lawrence's Veterans Memorial Stadium. In this NBC matchup, your halftime score.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thanks again for joining us here on LPS Media for the 2021 football season opener. Once again, we want to remind you that you can tweet us using the hashtag LHSFootball, and I will read your tweets here live on air. So once again, hashtag LHSFootball. If you have any thoughts on the game, let us know. Once again, using the hashtag LHSFootball. So 21-8, our halftime score. The Rangers got touchdowns from Silverio and 2 from Romano before halftime. Andy Medina, a 74-yard touchdown reception, 2-point conversion by Sergio Mendez. It's 21-8, and the Lancers kick off here to start the second half. And the Rangers will start this drive from about the 38-yard line. 11:50 to go here in the third quarter.
Number 19 on the kickoff return for Methuen. 10-yard kickoff return out to the 40-yard line. Esterling Morales, number 7, made the tackle for Lawrence. It's 1st and 10 for the Rangers from their own 40.
In the first half, Anthony Romano, the Methuen running back, 20 carries for 86 yards and 2 touchdowns. And guess who they give it to on first down? Romano up the near side, crosses the 45. Solid gain on first down for Methuen. Mendez on the tackle.
Gain of 6 yards on the play.
2nd down and 4 to go. Methuen needs to get across the midfield stripe to pick up the first. We have a whistle before the 2nd down snap, and Methuen calls timeout. That's their first charge timeout of this second half. 11-11, Make-A-Wish on the clock here in quarter number 3. Once again, folks, don't forget, you can tweet us using the hashtag LHSFootball. We'll read your tweets here live on air if you have any thoughts on the game. Once again, folks, we want to thank you for watching the MVC on LPS Media. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association would like to remind you that educational investigators have conducted studies which demonstrate that students involved in interscholastic programs find increased educational opportunities. So please support your local high school athletic programs. This message brought to you by the MIAA. 2nd and 4. Here's the toss over to Romano. Romano with a first down and plenty more. Crossing the 40. Romano to the 45. Romano to the 30, and he's out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. What a run by Anthony Romano. 20 carries in the first half, and he's looking like he's going to get about 20 more. Over 100 rushing yards here in the second game of the season. 5 touchdowns this season so far for Romano. Under 11 minutes to go now here in the third. 1st and 10 Rangers. Ganji takes the shotgun snap. Romano again right up the middle. Room to work with. 8 yards on first down for Romano. We do have a Lancer down on the play. Jonel Figueroa is injured at about the 23-yard line. And he's able to get himself up to his feet. And he's going to come to the near sideline on his own power. Clock stopped with 10:38 to go here in the third. Methuen driving here in the third quarter, their first possession of the third quarter.
2nd down and 3 for the Rangers now at the Lawrence 22.
Two backs in the backfield for Ganji. Ganji fakes it to Borelli, gives it to Romano, who turns the corner and he leaps over a defender. What a move by Romano. He's making it look easy on this drive. And the Lancers aren't doing anything to help their own cause here in the third quarter. They need to wrap up Romano. Down 21-8 here. If they're unable to wrap up Romano, then Methuen is just going to run up the score here as we go down the stretch here in the second half. Romano has taken over this ball game, showing the athleticism, leaping over a defender. .10:13 to go here in the third quarter.
Ball spotted at the Lancer 12-yard line.
The line of scrimmage is the Lancer 12 here. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Let's see if the Lancer front seven can step up and make a stop on Romano. Romano with the carry, and they do just that. Romano is able to fall forward for a decent gain, though, on first down. Lancers are going to have to completely sell out to stop the run, which is going to open up the passing game. Pinto and Silverio both with reception. Silverio with a touchdown reception. Second down, 7 needed to pick up the first. If Methuen can get it inside the 2-yard line, they'll pick up a first down. Borelli the fullback, Romano the tailback. Silverio goes in motion. Ganji waits for the snap. He has it. Romano at the 5. Romano inside the 5, and he's close to the first down marker. It's going to be third down. He's just short of the first down. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Can the Lancers come up with a couple of big stops? This could also be field goal range. So a good stop here on third down for the Lancers could result in a field goal attempt. Could also be 4-down territory for the Rangers. A lot of options in play here. Munoz with the direct snap, trying to fall forward. And he's able to pick up the first down. It looks like, no, he's going to be short.
Stop just shy of the first down, apparently.
It's going to be fourth down here. No, it's going to be the far sideline official just changing the down marker. So not sure if he got the first down or not. Let's see if there's going to be a measurement. So it is in fact a first down for the Rangers. So it's first and goal at the 2-yard line. Munoz in for the touchdown. JP Munoz from 2 yards out makes it 27-8. And on the run, it was Anthony Romano. Beg your pardon, it was not Munoz, but his third touchdown of the game. So on the direct snap, Romano punches it in. Munoz with the block now on the 2-point conversion. Romano easily gets the 2-point conversion.
Anthony Romano with the 2-point conversion rush is good. And the Methuen Rangers,
So Romano
Lancers 29-8 with 8 minutes.
from 2 yards out picks up the touchdown to make it 27-8. And the 2-point conversion, again from Romano, makes it 29-8. And our score is 29-8 with 8:08 to go here in the third after the 2-yard rushing touchdown by Anthony Romano on the direct snap. So the Lancers will now get their first possession of the second half. 8:08 to go here in the third. It's going to be Henrik again to kick it off for Methuen. Medina, number 1, and Adonis Garcia, number 11, are back deep to return the kickoff. Here's Medina at the 25. Medina looking for some room, trying to turn the corner. Medina to the 35, 40, 45, 50. Medina has been the only offense of the game so far for Lawrence, and he's doing it on special teams too. A 38-yard return for Medina. He's been the best player on the field so far tonight in the blue uniforms. Andy Medina. And let's see if he gets a few touches here on offense. He gets it to the 49-yard line. First and 10. Lancer ball here. Let's see if they can respond to the touchdown drive from Methuen coming out of the locker room after halftime, although the teams were not even in the locker room at halftime. So here's Jaden Abreu in the pistol formation. Gomez in the backfield, shifts to the right. Abreu takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Gomez wasn't there. Miscommunication between Abreu and Gomez. Wanafong will get credit for the sack, as Abreu was tackled at the 43-yard line. Second down coming up after the loss of 6. $7:20 to go here in the third with the clock rolling. Second down, 16 needed to pick up the first. Abreu in at quarterback, Gomez to his right. It's a 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the far side right, 1 to the near side left. That's Sergio Mendez. Mendez comes in motion, and we're going to have a false start. Lancers getting frustrated here on offense. So 2nd and 16 becomes 2nd and 21. And the new line of scrimmage after the penalty is the Lancer 38-yard line. Clock rolling here, 6:50 to play in the third quarter. So Abreu in the shotgun formation, Gomez to his right. It's a 3 wide receiver set with 2 wide to the near side left. Abreu waits for the snap. In motion is Garcia, and we have whistles before the snap. It's going to be a delay of game against the Lancers. The Lawrence High offense is struggling right now. Second down and 26 needed now to pick up the first down. New line of scrimmage after another 5-yard penalty is the 33-yard line. Lancers all looking to their wristband, trying to get the play in here with under 6 minutes to go in the third. 3 wide to the near side left, 1 back in the backfield for Abreu. Abreu, it's a high snap. It just gets worse and worse for the Lancers. And now it's going to be third down. Lancers need to get all the way to the 49-yard line to pick up a first. And the Lancer offense is just struggling right now. No other way to put it. The Lancers are just going in the wrong direction. Penalties, illegal procedure, bad snaps. Would love to see them just hand it off and get some positive yardage here on 3rd and long. So it was a promising start to the drive after Medina brought it all the way to the 49. And since then, the Lancers have only gone backwards. It's 3rd down and 44 needed to pick up the first. Lancers on their own 16 with under 5 minutes to play here in the third. Abreu, the snap. It's another bad snap, and the Lancers fall on it inside their own 5. Gomez did a great job to fall on that ball. Jaden Abreu very frustrated, almost looked like he just gave up on the play, and Gomez hustled to the ball inside the 5 to save the turnover, and the Lancers will at least get a chance to punt. So that was not a drive to remember for the Lawrence High offense. And Mendez comes into punt. The snap is good and the punt is away. It's a pretty short punt, and it's downed at the 20-yard line. And that drive is something I think we would all like to soon forget. 3:46 to go here in the third quarter, and the Rangers will take over. So, Ranger football here on the 20. After the punt, they start in the red zone, threatening to score again already here in the third quarter with 3:46 to play. Let's see if the Rangers can put the game away. It's 29-8. Folks, once again, thank you for joining us here on LPS Media. Our next broadcast, Friday, March 26th, the Lancers host Lowell High School. And then the next home game after that will be the season finale. The Lancers will play against Central Catholic High School right here at Veterans Memorial on Friday, April the 16th. So Methuen football here on the 20-yard line. It's a handoff to Munoz, and the ball is loose. It's still loose. Let's see who jumps on it. Looks like Methuen is going to retain the ball. Munoz had room to work with. He had a good hole right up the middle, but he coughed it up, and Methuen recovers. The Rangers lose about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 14 coming up, with the Rangers needing to get it inside the Lancer 10 to pick up a first. Clock rolling, 3:15 to play in the third quarter. And here's a sweep play to the near side. Number 24, Andrew Wanafong. Lancer defense was there. He's wrapped up in the backfield, and he actually loses 2 yards. Morales helping out on the tackle.
Loss of about a yard on the play, so it's third down.
Third and long. Rangers need to pick up about 15 here. New line of scrimmage is the 25. So Ganji in the shotgun, 4 wide, 1 tight end, empty backfield. Ganji to throw, looking near side, and it's a hook and ladder play. And was that a reception or was that an incompletion? The Lancers think they have it, and they do! It's a turnover! Lancer football after the hook and ladder play. It was a completion and a fumble.
With the fumble recovery.
Methuen just getting cute there, trying to run the hook and ladder on 3rd and long. They cough the ball up, and it's Lancer football with 2:10 to play here in the third.
22-yard line, 1st and 10 for Lawrence.
So let's see if the Lancers can get this offense rolling. I know I've said it a few times here tonight. If the Lancers can just keep it simple, hand it off, play action, and just move forward, that would be a step in the right direction. I think the Lancers would benefit from a simplified playbook here with the freshman quarterback. Let's see what they want to do with 2:10 to go here in the third. And there's 2 men going in motion at the same time, and so that's going to be an illegal shift. That's a 5-yard penalty on the Lancers. Just all kinds of frustration, all kinds of confusion for the Lancer offense right now. So 1st and 15 coming up. I would like to think the Lancers have the old HB dive in the playbook because they really just need to run one right up the gut and get a few positive yards. Let's see what the Lancers want to do here now on 1st and 15. Just trying for some positive yardage here. Abreu, the freshman quarterback, with all kinds of plays, looking to the wristband, looking to the sideline. Let's see if they can just get some positive yardage here. Here's Mendez with the spin move, and he can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sergio Mendez on the carry, but he's wrapped up by a host of Ranger defenders.
Good job by the Ranger defense to stick with Mendez even after the spin move.
Ernesto Torno was there, among others, for Methuen. Second down.
Line of scrimmage is the 14-yard line of Lawrence High. It's 2nd down and long. About 17 needed to pick up the first here with 1:33 to go in the third and the clock rolling. Lancers taking their time here, huddling up. And here's Abreu going to the sideline and now going to the huddle with the play. Clock rolling now, 1:08 to go here in the third. 29-8 our score here from Lawrence. Rangers leading. Let's see if the Lancers can get this play off. They're really taking their time here before this 2nd down snap. Abreu fakes the handoff, rolls to the near side, and it's complete. Over here on the near side, it's Friendy Solar.
Abreu's pass complete to number 13, Friendy Solar.
So Solar is able to haul it in, getting some yardage after the catch as well.
Ball spotted just shy of the 29-yard line.
And Solar is brought down at about the 29.
For the Lancers.
3rd down and a long 3. Time running out here in the 3rd quarter. Unofficial scoreboard clock showing under 6 seconds to play here in the quarter. Let's see if the Lancers can get one play off here before the end of the quarter. Medina goes in motion. Abreu takes the snap, and it's a handoff up the middle. And there you go. 1st down Lancers. They keep it simple. Janiel Herrera
Across the 35-yard line.
on the halfback run. He picks up the 1st down. He gets some blocking, some good fundamentals, and the Lancers are headed in the right direction here. Promising signs here at the end of the 3rd quarter. So 3 quarters in the books here from Lawrence in the 2021 season opener, the Lancers season opener, that is. The score, Methuen 29, the Lancers 8. Once again, we remind you, you can share your thoughts with us here on the live broadcast using the hashtag LHSFootball. And we'll read your tweets live here on air. Thanks as always for joining us here on LPS Media. Remember, we are your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics, and we'll take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and on YouTube. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day, covering events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. It was about 39 degrees at kickoff, about 36 now. The wind at about 13 to 14 miles per hour, coming in from left to right. So the Lancers have the wind at their backs here as we start the 4th quarter. The score 29-8, 12 minutes to go in the game. Let's see if the Lancers can get this offense rolling here. A couple of positive plays, a 1st down, promising end to the 3rd quarter. And that's going to be picked off, easily picked off by Joe Ganji, the quarterback. And he's stripped on the near side. And let's see who comes up with it. Rangers have it. An interception and a fumble, and the Rangers fall on the fumble.
Ganji with the interception for the Methuen Rangers.
Jaden Abreu throwing the pick.
He returns the interception
And
20 yards. And
Joe Ganji, the quarterback of the Rangers, I'm sure he was reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew exactly where that one was going. And the quarterback does himself a solid, getting the ball back for his offense. The Rangers take over at the 24-yard line. Ganji in the backfield with Romano. 3 wide receiver set, 1 to the near side left, 2 to the far side right. 11:47 to go here in the game. Ganji under pressure, fires to the end zone, caught for the touchdown.
touchdown Methuen.
Anesti Tuma, the sophomore, hauls it in. Great job by Ganji in the pocket,
24-yard touchdown.
making time for himself, using his blocks, shuffling around in the pocket, and firing a strike downfield to Anesti Tuma. The sophomore makes it 35-8.
35-8 with the conversion pending.
So the PAT is blocked by Lawrence, and the Lancers have a chance to return it. And that play is blown dead, going back the other way. But that play is blown dead. The Lancers can't get points on the other end of it. So after the 24-yard touchdown reception by Tuma, the score, Methuen 35, the Lancers 8. So a quick look at the scoring summary here tonight from the 2021 season opener for the Lawrence High Lancers. The Methuen Rangers coming in at 1-0 in the first quarter. Jason Silverio, a 26-yard touchdown reception to make it 6-0. The PAT made it 7-0. Then in the second quarter, Anthony Romano made it 13-0 after a 1-yard touchdown run. The PAT was blocked. Later in the second quarter, Anthony Romano, an 11-yard touchdown run to make it 19-0. The 2-point conversion made it 21-0. At the end of the second quarter, a 74-yard touchdown reception by Andy Medina made it 21-6. And Mendez ran in the 2-point conversion to make it 21-8. After halftime, Anthony Romano got his third touchdown on a 2-yard touchdown run to make it 27-8. The 2-point conversion was good to make it 29-8. And just a moment ago, Anesti Tuma hauled in a 24-yard touchdown reception to make it 35-8. And for the second time tonight, the PAT was blocked. So that's where we stand with 11:38 to go here in the game.
Shane Hendricks set to kick off for Methuen.
So Hendrick is getting ready to kick it off again. Nice deep kickoff. Garcia at the 20 to the 25. Garcia looking for some room on the near side. Out of bounds at about the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. That's a 16-yard return by Adonis Garcia.
Tom Fitzgerald, number 3 among those knocking him out of bounds.
So the Lancers take over here, 1st and 10 with 11:30 to go in the game. 35-8 the score.
Ball spotted.
See what the Lancers can do here on offense.
35-yard line.
Abreu in at quarterback. He stands in the pistol formation, 2 wide receivers set for the Lancers. Looks like Herrera in the backfield. And it's a bad snap, and Abreu grabs it. 2nd and 14 coming up for the Lancers after yet another bad snap. Clock rolling here, under 11 minutes to play in the game now. The sun setting here on the Merrimack Valley on this Friday night. Temperatures dipping down to about 35 degrees here, and the Lancers call timeout with 10:51 to go here in the game. That's the Lancers' first charge timeout. They have 4 remaining. Folks, once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Get the app or open up your browser to watch our videos. We have over 1,000 from the last 5 years. Currently featured is the latest episode of the Arlington Enrichment TV show, the Lawrence Alliance for Education meeting from March the 17th, and the Oliver Partnership School Specials Showcase. Remember, you can check out all those videos as well as previous sports games, concerts, and theatrical performances on the LPS Media YouTube channel. So the Lancers trying to get themselves a little bit of momentum here before they host Lowell next week, Friday evening at 5 p.m. right here at Veterans Memorial. Just trying to get this offense going in the right direction. 35-8 the score. It's a 27-point lead for the Rangers. 4 wide receivers set for the Lancers. Here's Abreu back to throw, heaves it over the middle, looking for Garcia, and he overthrows him.
Abreu's pass intended for Adonis Garcia, incomplete.
3rd down coming up.
Will McKinnon, number 7.
14 needed to pick up the first down. 10:43 on the clock here in the 4th quarter.
Down at 14 for Lawrence.
Let's see if the Lancers can come up with a conversion. Could be 4-down territory despite being on their own half of the field. Here's Abreu in the shotgun, 3 wide. Garcia goes in motion, fakes the handoff to the near side. It's a screen pass. It's caught by Medina. Medina gets close to the marker, and he's still on his feet, but they whistled the play dead. The Lawrence sideline is not happy that they whistled that play dead. Looks like the referees called Medina out of bounds, I think, on the near sideline. He was shedding tacklers, and he was on his way to pay dirt, but the referees called that one dead on the near sideline. And I might be far away from the field, but it did not look from here like Medina had his foot on the near sideline. That is just a really tough break for the Lancers. Medina has been the one bright spot for the Lancers here so far today, and it was a great play design. They got him in space, and now the referees are talking to head coach Randy Audate on the near sideline. Audate is looking for an explanation for why that play was whistled dead. Medina's momentum was certainly not stopped, and the referees are just explaining to head coach Audate what exactly happened here. And so the clock is running, so the play was called dead because they believed that Medina was tackled when it didn't really look like he was tackled. So referees making a little bit of a mess out of that last play here. Anyways, it's 4th and 1. Let's see if the Lancers can overcome. They can't. They can't. It's a turnover on downs, and the Lancers just cannot catch a break here today. Referees not helping them out. Their offensive line not helping them out at all. And it's going to be Methuen football here. So going back to that controversial 3rd down play, Medina in space, so the whistle was blown and the clock continued to roll. So that means that the referees said that forward progress was stopped. Forward progress was stopped. It was not an out-of-bounds call, even though Medina was close to that near sideline. So he was not called out of bounds. They said that his momentum was stopped. So the clock continued to roll there at the end of that 3rd down play. And head coach Randy Audate on the near sideline was not at all happy about that. The Lancers cannot convert on 4th down. So with 9:43 to go in a 35-8 ball game, Methuen takes over. The Rangers have a new quarterback in the ball game here. Xander Silva, number 27, takes the snap. As Ganji is out of the game, at least for now, the sophomore, 6'1", 165, Xander Silva keeps it and plows forward for a yard. So here's Silva with 2 backs in the backfield. It's a handoff to number 33, Terrell McDowell, and McDowell with all kinds of room to work with. McDowell inside the 25. It's a 1st down for the Rangers. The junior 5'8", 165, Terrell McDowell picks up the 1st down. And now it's the Rangers' 2nd team carving up the Lancer defense here. 35-8 with 8:37 left in the game. Here's the snap to Silva. He's going to keep it. Silva with room inside the 20 to the 15, and he's brought down at the 15-yard line by Garcia. Silva picks up 8 yards on the quarterback keeper.
2nd down and 2 now for Methuen at the Lawrence 15.
So from the 15-yard line, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 to go for the Rangers. Clock rolling, under 8 minutes to go here in the game. Silva, the sophomore, standing in the shotgun formation with McDowell, the tailback behind him. Takes the snap. Hands it off. McDowell close to the 1st down marker. Let's see if he got it. Chains are going to move. 1st down Rangers.
Picks up the Ranger 1st down. Chris Garcia made the tackle.
35-8 the score here in the 4th quarter. 7:16 to go in the game. Now it's going to be Drew Eason, the freshman, in at quarterback. He takes over at the QB position. McDowell still in the backfield. Quarterback keeper to Eason. Nice cut. Let's see if he can get some room here inside the 10. No, he's brought down at the 10. Drew Eason is tackled after a gain of about 2. Line of scrimmage now the 10-yard line.
Short gain on the play for Eason. 2nd down and 8 now for the Rangers at the Lawrence 10-yard line.
Rangers need to pick up 8 here on 2nd down. Clock rolling, under 6:30 to go in the game. 35-8 the score. The Rangers backups trying to get on the board here in the 2nd game of the season. McDowell with space, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown Methuen.
Terrell McDowell, the junior, runs it in from the 9-yard line.
Now with a 9-yard touchdown run for the Methuen Rangers.
The 9-yard touchdown rush makes it 41-8 here from Lawrence with the PAT pending. So we're going to have a timeout here before the PAT. Both teams return to their respective sidelines. Once again, just a reminder, our next broadcast is going to be next week, Friday night, March the 26th. The Lancers will host Lowell. Once again, that's a 5 o'clock start. Join us here at Veterans Memorial Stadium or on YouTube Live. Just check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel and join us for next week's game as the Lancers will try to bounce back.
Timeout at the 6-minute mark for COVID distancing.
So here comes the PAT, and it's blocked. That's going to be the third blocked PAT of the night.
So with 6 minutes remaining here in the game, Methuen leads Lawrence 41-8.
6:10 left in the game here. The score 41-8. The Rangers dominating here in the season opener. The Rangers played a great game to beat a tough Andover squad last week. They keep their momentum. They'll head to 2-0 before it's all said and done here. Quick scoring summary before the Lancers' next drive. 26-yard touchdown catch for Silverio in the first quarter. Romano, a 1-yard touchdown run in the second. Another touchdown run, this time from 11 yards out for Romano. Before halftime, Andy Medina, a 74-yard touchdown catch. In the third, Romano, his third TD of the day, was a 2-yard touchdown run. Anesti Tuma, a 24-yard touchdown reception in the fourth quarter, and just a moment ago, McDowell from 9 yards out made it 41-8, and that's where we stand here with 6:10 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Once again, it's Medina and Garcia back deep to return the kickoff. Garcia grabs it at the 19. Stutter step, and he's got room. Garcia at the 30. Garcia at the 35. Garcia at the 40. Great return there by Adonis Garcia.
24-yard kickoff return out to the 43. There's a penalty flag on the play.
Do have a flag down on the play. Let's see if this one is coming back. Rangers over on the far sideline applauding the call. Ball spotted for the moment at the 44-yard line, but let's see what the call is. Now the ball spotted at the 42, and the referees are going to huddle up for a second and talk this one over. So they pick up the flag. Nothing called after that play. So 40,
Penalty's gonna go
or is there? There is a call on that play. The penalty goes against the Lancers. It's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, yep, and it's going to go back 15 yards.
First and 10 for the Lancers. Just under 6 minutes to play in the game.
So after the penalty, it's going to be first down for the Lancers. Again, just solid field position. They commit the penalty, and the good return by Garcia is wiped out. Tough break for the Lancers. Once again, we've been saying it all night. And two quarterbacks in the backfield with Medina going in motion and a low snap. And the Lancers have to fall on it. Second down coming up. Second down coming up. Lancers have had trouble all night from the center position. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the game. Low snap. This time they get the toss off to Medina. Medina cuts back, looking for room up the middle. Now all the way back to the near side. Medina trying to make a stutter step move at the 30, and he's going to find his way all the way up to the 34-yard line, running to the far side, back to the near side, up the middle, and then finally finds his way to the near sideline. 3rd down and 4 coming up. He ran about 40 yards to pick up 8.
So it'll be 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Lancers. 34-yard line is the line of scrimmage. And here's the handoff to Gomez. Gomez gets the first down.
Jadiel Gomez on the carry for Lawrence. He picks up the first down. Methuen's number 11, Tony Castro, made the tackle.
Solid run there by Gomez on the misdirection play.
They're at their own 45-yard line.
It's Rosario and Perez in the backfield for the Lancers. Medina on the sweep play gets across midfield. And Medina gets over to the other side of the field, and Medina is down after a nice tackle there by Methuen. And Medina looks to be okay. 7-yard gain.
2nd down and 3 for the Lancers.
Lancers need 3 to pick up the first. 3:10 to go here in the game. And Medina is going to come to the sideline after taking that tough tackle. Medina has had a phenomenal game here today. The one bright spot on the Lancer offense. And another low snap. Ball's on the ground. It's loose. Let's see who has it. The Lancers fall on it, back on their own half of the field. 3rd down coming up, and a long 7 needed to pick up the first.
3rd down and 7 for Lawrence at their own 48.
Medina still on the bench for the Lancers, their best playmaker all day. Let's see what they want to do here. Look for Garcia deep, perhaps, if the Lancers want to go for a shot. Adonis Garcia lined up on the far side left. Abreu in at quarterback. He's in the shotgun position. And we're going to have the 2-minute warning here before the snap. So here we go. 3rd down and 7 needed for the Lancers. Gomez moves up. They're going to hand it off. Gomez picks up the first down. Gomez with a solid run. Lancers keeping it simple on 3rd down. And the handoff to Gomez results in a first down. So after the first down run by Gomez, 1st and 10 Lancers from the 44-yard line. And Abreu can't hang on to the snap. And he gives himself up, so another mistake. That time the snap was a little bit to his left. He slipped and then kind of just gave himself up at midfield. So under a minute to play now in the game. Lancers just trying to string a few solid, positive plays together here before
2nd down and 15 for the Lancers at midfield.
before they get their preparation started for Lowell on Friday. Abreu handles the low snap. This time he fires to the near side. Wide open, but dropped. That was Kais Pichardo near side. Couldn't haul it in there. Clock stopped with 29 seconds to go. Unofficial scoreboard showing 29 seconds left in the game. It's 3rd and long now. Lancers will most likely take 2 downs to try and pick up the first here. And we're going to have a timeout called. 29 seconds to go here in the game, and the Lancers will start getting ready for Lowell on Friday. They got a lot of work to do, especially on offense. The defense did what it could to stop Anthony Romano, Joe Ganji, and the Rangers. The Rangers put up 41 tonight. The Lancers got some great play out of Andy Medina. Medina, a 74-yard touchdown reception before halftime. 21-6 at that time. Mendez ran in the 2-point conversion to make it 21-8. We had a ball game at that point, but then the Rangers, on their first drive of the second half, they just ran the ball right down the field, and Anthony Romano punched in a 2-yard touchdown run. That was his 3rd touchdown of the game. Romano has 6 touchdowns in 2 games to start off the season. And the Rangers are looking good here in 2021, beating Andover. And they're about to get a victory here in Lawrence. But first things first, ball at midfield. The Lancers have a 3rd down and about 15 needed to pick up the first. Abreu takes the snap. He's going to heave it near side, and it is caught. No, it's incomplete. Almost hauled in by Andy Medina. He's been the playmaker so far today for the Lancers. Medina almost able to haul that one in down the near sideline. Abreu put it on the money, too. That's going to bring up 4th down here. 22 seconds left in the game. Lancers looking to their wristbands here. This is going to be their final play of this ball game, most likely, unless they're able to pick up the 15 yards and call a timeout. Ball at midfield here. Abreu waits for the snap. He's got it. Back to throw. Plenty of time. Heaves it, and it is. Is it caught or not? Did the ball hit the ground or no? Looks like it's incomplete. The referee's just deciding not to give a sign or anything. Would really appreciate the referees if they wanted to signal incomplete or not. But the game is going to end on that incompletion to Pichardo. A tough night for the Lancers. Final score here from Methuen, here from Lawrence rather, 41-8, folks. Tough way to start off the season, but the Rangers are looking good. Don't forget to join us next week, Friday night at 5 p.m. live here on LPS Media. Folks, on behalf of my entire crew, we want to thank them for making this broadcast possible. My name is Jay Oza. Thanks as always for joining us.